Hi guys, so today I have my favourites video for you. Haven't done a favourites video in literal like months, so I thought I'd talk you through a few of my faves at the moment. The first favourite I have is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. This is the matte and poreless one. This is in number 332 Golden Caramel. This shade like matches me so well when I have fake tan on. Please ignore my tan at the moment, by the way. I look green because I use the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark and it just makes me look like the Hulk for some reason. So my face is such a weird colour compared to my neck, but I'm going to be looking into trying like other tans, like the Loving Tan. I've tried the St. Moritz before, but I sometimes prefer spending a little bit more because I feel like then you get what you pay for. But yeah, I love this foundation because it can be matte depending on what you use underneath it, but if you want it to be a bit more dewy, then if you just apply like a more luminising primer or a lot of moisturiser underneath, then you can get it to that sort of dewy looking finish. It's not like matte where it's like really heavy like the Urban Decay Nighter foundation, but it's matte enough that it doesn't let your oils seep through, that you become like really oily. So I really recommend this. This is the American one I picked up in America. They do it in England too. But yeah, this is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and it's around like $5 something over in the States, and then over here in England it's about £7 I think. But that shade is such a good shade if you're fake tanned. I got it because Rachel Leary actually mentioned this was her shade. Got it at the start of the year. You could also check on Amazon for that. My next favourite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I've had this for ages, but I just wanted to mention it because this is such a good buy if you love highlighter like me and you don't just want to buy like a £30 highlighter. Basically this is, I think this is like £40 or 30 something, but you get 6 highlighters. You get a really sort of white one that you could put in your inner corner. You get these 2 golds, you get this sort of pinky tone, another pinky tone, and then you get this cool tone sort of purpley shade. They can all be used as eyeshadows, highlighters on your cheeks. You can use them on your collarbones, in the inner corner of the eye, for the brow, and everywhere. The formula of these is so nice. I have seen some people say that they're started to like go damp or something. I say it's because of the oils in them, but that hasn't happened with mine. As you can see, I mainly use Glow Getter and Forever Young, and then Forever Lit. I use that a lot in the inner corner and the brow bone, and just to intensify the highlight just the tiniest bit. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Any of her glow kits really, but this one I find is the best formula I've had so far. The first one she ever brought out, the Sun Dipped or whatever it was called, the first one, but the gold one, I found that a bit chalky, a bit like glitter on your face. The next highlighter I have is by Inglot. This is around £12 I think. In dollars this cost me around $12 because I got this when I was on holiday. This is the Sparkling Dust for face, eyes and body in number 2. As you can see, it's this gold highlighter, and you literally get so much for your money. When I apply this, I've got it on now, you literally just need the tiniest amount. Like look at that. Like it's so intense, but the only thing is it gets everywhere. But yeah, I couldn't recommend this enough. As you can see, it gives this nice luminosity to your face, and I wear this on the collarbone as well, and you could just wear it on your legs too if you're on holiday and you want to be a bit more extra. So yeah, I really love this, and again it's like £12 or something, and obviously you can use it on your eyes, face and body. My next highlighter favourite, that's where I've just spoke, oh no, 3 highlighting products, is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight, and you can just tell by the packaging. Right, this is what it looks like. This costs like £32 I believe. Like it's so expensive. It's so expensive, but it's so worth it if you love highlighter. Like I have it on today underneath the Inglot one. You can also use this as like a primer underneath your foundation. You can use this obviously as your highlighter on your body. You could use it on your eyes, literally all over your face, so you look like the Tin Man. It's such a great buy, and it looks like a small bottle, but a lot does go a long way. As this is very expensive, I'd sort of ask for this maybe as a Christmas present or something, especially if you're younger, or like if you're really interested in it, then I'd ask for like maybe a voucher or something, because this is very pricey for what it is. But I do know that obviously Iconic do the Illuminator drops for £30, but I wanted to try these as I actually had a gift card for Space NK as well. So yes, if you think that the Iconic ones are better than these, let me know. And also it looks more like a glow within. It doesn't look like glittery. It makes your face look more metallic-y, like metallic. The next face product I have is a Wet n Wild blusher. This is in pearlescent pink, but I'd say this is more like peachy pink. This reminds me of a lot of the shade Orgasm by NARS, but I don't actually own that. I have the one called Super. But yeah, this is the colour. On my hand it looks really pink, but it has like really nice peachy glittery bits in it. It makes it really nice when you apply it with your highlighter, because where it's already sparkly then it sort of blends into one. But yeah, I really love these, and I think this cost me like $3 again when I was in America, but you can get this in England I believe, and they should again be really cheap. But they're nice if you're not really into blusher but you sort of want to incorporate it a bit, then I'd maybe recommend picking up a shade like this, because it's not too intense when you actually apply it. Obviously it looks it on my finger, but that's a swatch like from your hand. Of course it's going to be more pigmented because your hand is warmer than a brush. Then I have my favourite concealer when I'm going for more of a full coverage. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have the shade Light and then I have the shade Fair. Fair is more on the sort of neutral tone, more yellow than Light. Light is more pink, but in the shop it was hard to tell and I was in a rush because it was our last day of holiday when I got this. I wanted to pick up 2 shades because I knew that like it's hard to get in England. This is my favourite concealer. To be honest, I'm surprised I haven't even made like a foundation of this, because like everyone loves it and it's so full coverage but it doesn't look really cakey. And I love to carve out my brows with this and use it as an eye primer, because you get such a nice clean base. And the packaging, like I never realised how big the concealer was before I picked it up. Like look at that, 2 of them equals the size of my head, and I have a big head. But yeah, and the packaging is just so sweet, and everyone always says it smells, but oh, I'll just stuff that one out. It smells oranges. I don't know, the scent's alright, I wouldn't say it's anything special. Then in my basket, I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And this liner is so good because you can create a really fine line with it or a really thick line. It lasts really well as well. My boyfriend bought me this for Christmas last year and I started using it in probably like January, and we're in September and it's still going strong. Like look at that. The only thing I will say, Samantha mentioned in her video, I can never pronounce her last name, but I'll link her username here. She said that when she starts to build her wing up, or she starts to build her liner up, that this crumbles, and I've noticed that a lot recently. So what I do is I just go over with my liquid liner by NYX. But apart from that, this is like the best liner ever, especially if you struggle doing a wing, then I'd highly recommend this. Because at one point I thought I'd mastered my wings, then I got this and I was like, okay. So yeah, this is about £16, but it's highly worth it. I know that L'Oreal do a liner like this as well, and NYX have just come out with the ink matte liner or something like that, but I've not tried those, so yes, I recommend this a lot. For mascara, I've been loving the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot. Mentioned this in a couple of vlogs, and this actually picks up every single lash. It's such a thick wand. Yeah, it's just great. It's everything you could want in a mascara. It like is so voluminous and it makes your lashes look so curled, and it keeps your lashes in place and it sort of separates them, but you just have to be a bit careful because it can get clumpy. But I've always been a fan of the Maybelline Colossal by Maybelline, so I knew that I was going to love this. That's just in a plain black one. The next thing I've been loving is the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. This has a little nib like this, and it has like almost little, I don't know what they're called, it's like a silicone like brush applicator thing, and you like brush that through your brows to like build up. I've got it on my brows now and I love it because it grabs onto every brow hair. As you can see, you can create like that really nice feathered effect with it. You're going to use it as a primer, so you're going to use it before you use any brow product. But I like using this after because I find it grabs onto all my hairs and holds them in place, ready for the brow gel to go on. So yeah, I really enjoy using this, like not as a primer. I used it as a primer once before when I was using a brow pencil. I used the brow pencil after this and it made it just go all like crumbly and like a bit weird. So I use the Freedom Brow Pomade, and I'm going to mention that in a second. But yeah, I love this, and I think it's quite expensive. Mum got it for me when we was at the airport, and I think it was meant to be like £23. Because of duty free, we got it for like 17. But it is a really good product, and on holiday in America I used this on its own without putting anything through my eyebrows. This would just keep my hairs in place all day. Please ignore my fake tan on my wrist, it always looks so grim. Then the next thing I've been absolutely loving is the SK Lashes, the brand. I've got the style Belle on today, and I will do a little close up so you can see what it looked like. So these are the lashes in Belle by SK. Then this is using Freedom Brow Pomade in dark brown with the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer and Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So I get that like vivid brow effect. Let me know if you like these brows and the lashes. But these are the style Chelsea. Just got the box to show you. So this is what they come like. When you open the box up, it says Chelsea like here, like where this bit is, but on the inside. And then it just has their Instagram and their website, and they're so affordable. I found out about these through a YouTuber I watch called Belle. I've mentioned her so many times on my channel. She does like beauty videos and everything. Belle Jordan. She is so beautiful, and she is vegan, and she wears cruelty-free makeup. I will not get like mink lashes. I don't know, it makes me feel weird, and obviously because of the animal. And these are faux mink, so they're silk lashes, and I love the fact that these are only like £6 something, and you know that they're good quality, they last ages, you can reuse them and reuse them, and they're cruelty free. So yeah, I love these. Just wanted to mention two more things. So I wanted to mention these two clay masks. These are both from L'Oreal. This is the Bright mask, and then this is the Blemish Rescue mask. These are the two new ones they brought out. So this is the yellow one, and then this is the blue one. This makes you look like Sonic, a bit like the Glam Glow one, but for a fraction of the price. This was like £5 something, but it's originally like £7 something. I put this one on first to draw out all the shite out of my skin, and then I put this one on afterwards, and it really helps to brighten your skin and make it more fresh and not so dry. So I love these two together. I have every single clay mask now, and they're literally the best masks ever, and they're such a good price. So I'd highly recommend these if you suffer with breakouts or you want to brighten your skin in any way. I'd highly recommend these masks because they're so affordable and they actually work. I apply them every sort of couple of days as well. Then the last thing I just want to quickly mention is the Freedom Brow Pomade in dark brown. I want to get a lighter colour, but I just want to show you. This is exactly the same as the ABH Dip Brow. I've had this a few months now, and I use this with my MAC 266 brush. And literally the pigmentation is just exactly the same as ABH. It's a little bit drier, as you could probably tell, with a bit of Inglot Duraline, just as good as the ABH one. In a way, I sort of prefer the fact it's not as overly like creamy as the ABH one, because sometimes then with the ABH one you can put too much on, but with this I sometimes just wipe a bit on the back of my hand, and yeah, then you're good to go. And I can't honestly think of anything else I was going to mention. I can't remember. But if there's anything else, then I'll be doing another favourites video soon. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching, guys, and let me know of any video requests you may have in the comments down below, and I will get back to you. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully my next video will be on my new camera. But I'm still going to use this camera. Take care. Bye.